All right, we're just waiting to see if we're live. And all right, we are live.
Yay.
Oh, let me get rid of that. All right. Yay, we're here. How's everybody doing today?
Hi, guys. How's it going?
All right, we're going to get this thing started. It probably won't be a long hangout, so bear with us. We've both had some rough weeks ahead of or behind us, and we're trying to play catch up.
But
So
we're still here, and
we are
that's what
still here.
counts. You
Yes,
know?
we are still here. Um, For those of you who don't know, Coin Pressions had a server issue, but it looks like as of this morning, everything's back to normal. So I will be now going back to pushing the team build and would recommend that if you're on our team, keep pushing the team build. Let's keep it going, folks. So you still with me, Justine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, there was a little delay there, but
Uh,
now we're good.
all right.
Gotta love the YouTube live here. Sometimes there's a bit of delay. Yeah, Coin Pressions is perfectly functional. I tested it out as well this morning just to make sure that everything was good. But I mean that happens sometimes, so it's not it's not a big deal. But obviously, we do want you guys to start working on that again now that you're able to, and so that we can keep this momentum going.
Exactly. Because we want y'all to be prepared for the long-term plans we have for our Coin Pressions team. We mentioned that before, and just want you to know if you keep pushing it and build your team, we have a lucrative plan set in, or it's not set in motion yet, but it's pretty much set in stone on what we're going to be doing. So keep pushing, folks. The more the merrier.
Yeah, and the owner is totally on board with our plan too. So we're at some point in the future he will join another hangout, and we can go over things with him, with the owner of the company, when we're ready to go. But we need a little bit more time. We need a little bit more action from you guys in order to do this. But everything's pretty much set up. It's just the numbers need to be there, and the numbers just aren't there right now, which is okay. We're not saying that that's a bad thing, or it's just that's the fact. And but yeah, this is something that you guys should definitely be pretty happy about. You will be happy about when you know what it is, anyway.
Exactly. Did you want to touch on the next subject? The since you already done a video on it, the coin pot tokens.
Yeah, I can actually do a screen share. If you give me just a second, I have like 50 tabs open right now. Give me just a second to get to the page, and then I can do a quick screen share and show people basically exactly what it is. Basically, it's just a little rewards. It's a free rewards that they've added into their wallet, and I'm gonna do a screen share in just a second here. It's really cool. It's like most of the things that they do, they don't really tell us in advance about these things. They just kind of be like, oh, by the way, we've added these really cool features. So basically what it is, it's just a little reward point for like everything that you do. Donald, I'm hearing a little bit of feedback from you right now. If you want to mute while I'm doing this, that would be great. Okay, perfect. Whatever you did, awesome. Okay, so basically, it's just you get a free token for doing various things. Like every time you claim at one of the faucets, you get 3 free tokens. Every time one of your referrals claims, you get 1 free token. And the tokens are equal to about 1 Satoshi right now. That number is going to fluctuate, obviously, as Bitcoin fluctuates, like with all of these things. These are free tokens, and you can use them to exchange for any of the coins that CoinPot offers, just like you can with anything else, just like you can exchange Bitcoin for Litecoin. They're cool, they're neat. It's a neat little program that they have. You can also participate in their lottery system if that's something that you're interested in. You just go under this lottery link right here, and you can buy tickets with your little tokens. Obviously, you don't have to do that. This is something that is optional for people that are interested in that. Some people like playing these little lotteries. It's not really my thing, but you know, it's if it's your thing, go for it. They also have said that they're looking into, you know, the ability to exchange these things for gift cards and things like that in the future. So this is basically, it's kind of like a loyalty points thing. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything extra. You don't even have to do anything extra. It's just automatic in your CoinPot account. And for those of you that don't have a CoinPot account, CoinPot account is basically, it's a micro wallet that's also linked up to a couple of different cryptocurrency faucets, which are basically sites that allow you to fill out a CAPTCHA and claim a very small amount of crypto coins for free. And these, you know, all of the CoinPot sites, which is like all of your Moon sites like Moon Bitcoin, Moon Litecoin, Moon Dashcoin, all of those are connected to CoinPot, as well as Bonus Bitcoin and Bitfun. Any of those are all connected to the CoinPot wallet, and you can get this account for free. It doesn't cost you anything to get an account. If you don't already have one, I recommend that you sign up for Bonus Bitcoin first, because it will automatically create a CoinPot account for you. And even if you already have other wallets, you can use this one as just basically just the one wallet to collect from the faucets. There are some faucets that use, you know, these micro wallets because they're a little bit different than a regular wallet. I'm not going to get into all that technical stuff because it's not really important, but if you're interested in this, it's pretty cool. You get tokens for your referrals making claims as well, which is where I'm getting a lot of my tokens. I'm getting a lot of tokens because I have a lot of people in that came through my channel, particularly on the Moon Dashcoin site. You guys are really liking that one. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for being active. You know, I've already exchanged my tokens for Bitcoin for the past couple of days, pretty much since they've just, you know, announced it. I might save them up just to see. I don't know, maybe save them up for gift cards or something, or just to kind of collect them just for fun. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them, but you can do with them whatever you want to do with them, which is cool. So you have the choice. You can, you know, if you're into Litecoin, you can switch them. You can exchange them for Litecoin in the system itself. And I can show you exactly how to do that if you're interested in doing that. I'll show you how to exchange pretty quickly here. You just go to convert. This is how you do it for anything, you know, any of these coins. You can exchange them within this site, and then you can withdraw them. And then let's say you want to exchange it for Bitcoin, just hit in the maximum amount, and it will tell you approximately what you'll get. And then I'm not going to put in my 2FA because I'm not actually going to be doing this, but this is all you have to do. I believe if you don't have 2FA activated, you might have to put in your password. I can't remember, it's been so long. But anyway, there might be something in here that you have to fill out, and then you hit convert, and then it converts.
I can answer that for you. I can answer that for you. Yes, you do put in your password.
Okay. Okay, so it's either your 2FA or your password, and then you hit the click button, and then it automatically exchanges it for you. And you can do that with any of the coins. You know, it's not just the tokens that they allow you to do that with. So that's just a little quick overview. I think this is a neat little nice feature that they've added. You know, they're pretty good at adding new things for people. Like they're usually opening up new sites every few months and adding new features and things like that. So they seem to be relatively customer focused. I say relatively because they're really hard to get a hold of. But they're, you know, I like them, and I like this new little token system. It's fun just to see how many you can collect, and you can collect 3 for every claim that you make. So if you're making multiple claims a day, you can really rack up on these tokens and use them for whatever it is that you wish to. All right, I'm going to stop screen sharing.
Yeah, you can make, that's actually nothing more than another source of free income, guys, because not only do you get a token every time you claim, you also get a token every time one of your referral claims. So they're over there claiming their Dash or their Bitcoin or their whatever, and all of a sudden you got a free token. Whatever that token happens to be worth, that's just more free money for you. Me and Justine were just talking because we got enough referrals. We're waking up and having hundreds of those free coins. That's anywhere from, you know, if we get 1,000 tokens a day, that's an extra free 1,000 Satoshi build it up, and then you can use that money to fund the coin impressions or an advertising or whatever it is you need to fund.
Yeah, or you can exchange it for anything else too. You don't have to do Bitcoin. That just happened to be what I was doing at the time. I'm probably going to mostly do either Bitcoin or Litecoin because those are my two main ones that I use. But yeah, it's like a free reward. It's basically a loyalty reward. You know, the more active you are with it, either by referring others or by your own activity, the more tokens you're going to get. And you can also, in the reverse of that, you can also take your coins and convert them into tokens if you wanted to do something like, say you wanted to play the lottery for, if that's something, some people like to do that for fun, you can do that as well. Or when they open up the gift cards and things like that, you can actually consolidate all your coins, put them into tokens, and then purchase, whatever it is that they're going to use. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what they're going to do with the gift cards because there's a gift card company that's cryptocurrency friendly. So they're probably going to use it, which is great. It's a great company. I'm assuming that's what they're going to use, or something similar. So you could exchange your coins for the tokens and then purchase with the tokens if you want. So you can do it whichever way you want, whichever way works for you. Okay, Donald, you can unmute yourself if you want.
All right, I am unmuted, but I was going to let you go on. You were doing good. Anything else you want to touch on?
Yeah, next week we're going to go back to Thursdays, which is our usual schedule. Well, it's sort of our usual schedule. It's been fluctuating a bit. And I'm going to do a special presentation where I'm going to show you guys how you can make $100 a month or more without referrals. Now, obviously, you can do more with referrals, but I'm mainly focusing on without referrals. So this isn't something that, you're going to have to go out and recruit a whole bunch of people. You're not going to have to do any, you're going to have to be active. You're going to actually have to do the work, but you're not going to have to refer if you don't want to. I'm going to be doing a presentation on that, and it's all free. Nothing's going to cost you anything. I'm going to outline everything for you very specifically. This is what you do here. This is what you do there. This is what you do here. And it all combined. And I've tested this myself. So I know that it works. And obviously there will be some differences with countries because certain things aren't available in all areas. But I can tell you from my experience in the US, this is what I'm able to do. And even if you're in other countries, there's still plenty of offers and plenty of ways for you to go around certain things. Like if you don't qualify for one particular thing, you could just do more of another. So it's very these things they're all separate. It's not just one. It's three main different programs, but they kind of work together collectively. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. But we'll be doing that next week. I'll be doing a whole slideshow presentation for it and opening it up for questions for anybody that has any questions or wants more information. This would be pretty fun. This is fun for me anyway. I don't know if it's if it's fun for you, but hopefully it will be. I don't see how it couldn't be. So yeah, I think that's pretty exciting news right there. Anything else you want to touch on right now, Donald?
Nope. Just always follow the basics, guys. Keep advertising, slam that traffic, personalize your traffic, and build those relationships. Just keep on.
Yeah, and for those of you that are in the groups, the Facebook groups, I actually opened up a new Facebook group and a new channel. I'm not going to talk about it too much on this right now, but it's something really cool. I'm going to be doing some giveaways and prizes and stuff, as well as talking about something that I think is really cool. So please feel free to join that. Once I load this onto my channel, I'll put the links down below so you guys can just follow that there. And eventually, I mean, I haven't really launched it yet. Like I've just kind of set everything up. I haven't really done any kind of promotions for it yet. I wanted to do that for April 1st, but I was like, it's April Fool's Day and it's Easter. So that's really not the best time to be starting something like that because people might think it's a joke or something. So I'll probably really get more into it next week, and I'll touch on it a little bit after that presentation that we do. But otherwise, just, it's the same basic stuff, guys. Just
You always
Just
got to do. Yes,
do what
yeah.
you gotta
There's
do.
no secret, guys. Just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. Slam the traffic, build the relationships, personalize your ads. Slam the traffic, personalize your ads, build the relationships. It's the same thing in and out, regardless of whatever program it is.
Yeah, and it's really that simple. It's really not that complicated. I think people try to make things a little bit more complicated for themselves than they need to, but it really is that simple. It's just consistency is really the issue. I think that's what a lot of people struggle with, especially in this instant gratification. At least that's the way it is in the U.S. I don't know if that's the way it is in other areas, but there's just people just want this instant gratification. If they don't get that instant gratification, then they just stop, and that's one of the worst things that you can do if you're actually trying to grow something. Because unfortunately, sometimes you might get a little bit of instant gratification, and that's great. You might get things, you might get results instantly, but most likely that's not reality. That's just not what happens. So just consistency is the main thing. And consistency and trying out new things. Really
Exactly.
trying out what works. And if you found that something doesn't work, do your best to not be disappointed about it. Just learn from it. Be like, okay, well, I know that if I do this particular thing, it's not very effective. So maybe try doing the opposite of that the next time, and then work from there. Because it's definitely a numbers game, and it's definitely a trial and error. And sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll have amazing results from some things, and sometimes it's going to take a while, and that's okay. No, there's nothing wrong with that. But just try to keep focused on why you're doing what you're doing, regardless of the results that are happening. Because you're going to go through periods of time where you're not going to get the results that you're looking for, and I know it can be frustrating, and I struggle with it too. I'm a human, and I wish that every time I set up an ad or set up something, set up a video on my channel, that it would just magically be the best thing ever and just super popular and effective. But that's just not the way it always is. So just
Exactly.
try to keep these things in mind. If you're try not to let the frustration get to you. It can be frustrating, and that's perfectly normal, and it's okay for you to feel those emotions, but just try not to let that affect what it is that you're doing. Just keep at it. It's like anything.
Like,
You're looking to lose weight, you don't just go to the gym for one day and lose 20 pounds. So it's a lot more complicated than that.
yep. All right. So unless you got anything else to add, I think maybe this might be a good stopping point. Do you have anything else to add today?
I don't think so. Just like always, any questions, you know how to get a hold of us. We're available on different platforms. And actually, if you guys leave comments on videos, that really helps us. That helps us as a team, and that helps us individually, because it goes into the little wonderful Google Analytics machine. And if there's a video that's getting more comments or more likes, then it's more likely to be shown to other people. So and also, when you're asking a question, most questions are general questions. So if you have a question about something, most likely there's 50 other people that have the same question, and if they can see your question and see the answer, then we've been able to help 50 people with one answer, as opposed to sending us email or individual messages for questions where we can only really help you or help your team. It helps, it's very helpful in a lot of different ways to leave the questions as comments on either the Facebook, or especially the Google, the YouTube, because that will help to get other people to view it as well, if there's interaction going on, because they do count interaction in terms of they count all kinds of stuff, but interaction is one of the things that they count for visibility reasons.
Yep, exactly. The more likes, shares, and subscribes, the better. Simply put, comments,
Yeah. Yep.
even the bad comments.
Yeah, I mean, like, even if you disagree with what I say, as long as you're not being super abusive, like, I don't care. Go ahead, leave a comment, or leave a, if you don't like what I said, tell me and let me know why. obviously, you're not going to tolerate some, spam or any really abusive things, but you don't have to agree with everything. You can sometimes disagreeing helps both parties learn something, because they can learn a slightly different perspective. And if you don't, you can even dislike videos, I guess, if you want to. But I think a good general rule for YouTube is that if you think that the video was somewhat helpful to you, just like it. Just hit that little like button. It doesn't take it takes like zero effort from you, but that really helps the person that created the content, not only giving them feedback for creating future content, but again, helping them show up in random searches on YouTube and Google if they're getting a lot of likes and things like that. So all those things are very, very much appreciated, and these are just these are little tips. And if you have your own channels, these are things that might be able to help you as well get more engagement.
All right. I guess then with that, we will call it to a close. We are planning on Thursday at 3:00 next week. So hope to see you then. And between now and then, y'all have yourself a good day, a good week, and a good Easter weekend.
Yeah. Happy Easter for everybody that's celebrating that. Bye, guys.
All right. Bye.